Hey guys, here's another episode of Day in the Life of Vintage Classic Specialists. It's actually raining here in Southern California. Yes, it does happen occasionally. So kind of took the advantage to run a bunch of errands today that needed to be done. Most of which involved getting parts. So here what you see, fresh back from powder coating, are the engine tin, pulleys, and so on for the 40 horse motor, which is mostly on the right hand side, and then that's for the one family 64 Beetle, and then mostly on the left hand side, and of course both of them have some stuff scattered down the middle, are parts for the 57 Beetle's 36 horse that we're going to be building. So again, there's the 40 horse long block for the 64 Beetle. So yeah, we're using Americoat right now. Our previous previous powder coater that we used, they stopped offering sandblasting, so they're not really able to do these parts for us anymore because they're all old crusty parts with old crusty paint that need sandblasting. So we can't really use those guys. So we've been using Americoat, which are literally like a block and a half or two from here. And yeah, so far we're pleased with their work. So most everything, as you can see, is kind of a semi-gloss black. That's kind of what we use. And then some gray for intake manifolds and heater boxes and a fan. And then we're trying something different. This is actually for the 36 horse for the 57 Beetle, the beige one over there, is ceramic coating. So this is done by MB Performance down in Santa Ana, nearly by Irvine. They might actually be in Irvine. Anyway, not super happy with the color, but it's kind of the closest they had. I think this color is called titanium. We really prefer something more correct, like the gray that you see here in powder coating. But with these parts, if you powder coat them because they get hot, the powder coating, needless to say, doesn't do so well. So yeah, we're going to try this out. I should mention that on these kind of heater boxes, powder coating is okay, because really the only thing that's getting exhaust temperature is maybe this little section here where it comes off the cylinder head, and then maybe a little bit over here. But the majority of this thing is basically just a box around the actual hot part of the exhaust. So the powder coating stays nice on these. But on the older style ones, of course, you have these exposed tubes right here that are basically exhaust tubes. So anyway, yeah, we'll give those a try. Color's okay, not great, but I think we can live with it. So other than these parts, made a run out to Wolfsburg West today and got some goodies for the 69 one family car. So in this enormous long box over here is the dash pad for the car. So that's gonna look nice. And then this box, there's some used parts in here that we're going to restore, but mostly these are things like tail lights and front turn signals, and there's a turn signal switch in there, and a whole bunch of stuff like that. Mostly electrical parts, as we're kind of focusing on that for the 69 right now. And so the body for the 69, you might have noticed, is not in the shop right now. That is because it is next door at Octavio's getting a headliner. So we'll probably get that back tomorrow. Those guys are pretty quick. They'll knock it out in about a day for us. Just rolled it over there today. And then I think it's about time to put the body on the pan. The guy that we work with, who's actually going to be doing the EV conversion itself, a guy named Leo, who's got a shop a couple miles from here, he's going to come over tomorrow, I think, and actually run a conduit through the tunnel of the pan. So we're probably going to go in up here, and then run all the way back. And then I believe he's going to put a hole or two holes right here to come out, and then run a conduit through there. So what that's for is, on these cars, the EV West kit, the battery pack or packs are divided up in two. So one of them sits back here in the area behind the back seat inside the car. The other sits right here where the gas tank would normally go. So that one's going to have a big cable or a couple cables that come out of it. We'll route it back here to the back of the car and then to the controller and so on. So yeah, I think he's going to run that conduit tomorrow. It makes more sense to do that before we slap the body on this thing. So yeah, hopefully, probably not this week, probably next week, maybe Wednesday, we'll get the body on this thing. I'm actually going to be out on Christmas Day, Monday. Believe it or not, I'm not going to work on Volkswagens on Monday, and then be coming back probably into the shop on Wednesday. So yeah, hopefully Wednesday we can get the body on this thing. We'll see. It may be very early in the new year, but one way or the other, it's going to happen very soon. So super excited about that. So that's it for today, guys. Lots of errand running, lots of nice looking parts that are going to allow us to build some cool motors and some cool cars. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. We'll see you soon. Thanks. Bye.